You finna go leg.
Nasty.
What up, Cat? Big Cab from the itty.
Dooski, bitch.
This motherfucking Gab in the bitch. It's a bitch ass day for you bitch ass bitches, so we about to wake you bitches up.
do it, guy.
My nigga, he from the Cab live from the Iggity. Every time I hear from the Iggity, bro, that shit turned me up, bro.
Nah, no cap. Like I had to put that as my intro. Like
My nigga live from the Iggity. Who we got? Bob Lee. I seen the cover from what we had, but
bro got mopped. They mopped the Cash App CEO.
oh, they
Mopped
did slime him out with a knife, right? They didn't shoot him.
With a knife.
bro, R.I.P. Bro, that's
It's
wild.
a
It was
knife.
probably 6 stabs or something like that.
Hey, shout out Owen in the chat,
Why you
man.
say 6
Hey,
stabs?
hey, GLE, you already know, boy. Yeah, you already know.
GLE.
In the GLE.
Upgrade.
Hey, why he hit like that?
Bro, Owen be knowing.
I was
Nah,
about to
for
say,
real.
oh, nah, my nigga knowing. My nigga knowing.
knowing.
My nigga
Nice
knowing.
snap.
Nah, they slimed out the Cash App. Hold on. That's kind of sick right there. Because this is off the back of the currency, the whole currency war type thing. We just was talking about the bio warfare with the food and the vaccine and shit. But before we start hearing about the currency crashing, remember the crypto niggas was getting sliced and
Thank,
slimed
I'm
out?
glad, because I was gonna say that, bro.
Them niggas was getting slimed out.
And it was like
And
four
they can't reach
at
none
the
of
same
this.
time. Like you can't just be. That's just too much of a
Bro,
coincidence.
one of
bro.
them dropped some crazy shit on Twitter talking about they trafficking and he's trying to expose them.
Hey, you know what's sick? Them niggas was probably getting so much money that they start having to converse with foreign countries, like on some foreign affairs type shit.
Cause
So
some of these niggas bigger than the country, so it's like we talking to Bezos before we even step in the country.
we
Like,
not speaking to Biden. Bring Bezos, or we not speaking. They over there with Jinglei in China. They over there with Putin. You feel me? Like these niggas is having real conversations. California farms are underwater. It's snowing in California also.
Yeah, I
was
see
crazy.
that.
Like it's some crazy. It's crazy how we know they controlling the weather, and as soon as some wicked shit come out that they don't want us to know about, they hit the switch on that weather right quick. You feel me?
They said their farms underwater.
But nah, this is what I was thinking, right? So the crypto billionaires was probably that whole week where them niggas was dying, that shit probably happened, I would say like a month or two before this, where we hearing about the US dollar crashing. What if, because crypto definitely done rose since then, what if they was trying to knock them niggas off and become you feel me, try to be in control of some of them cryptocurrencies?
Yeah, that's what it looked like for real.
Bro, because them niggas that owned that shit, they was on their way to being multi-billionaires just off of the increase that crypto done hit just now.
Look, y'all see the Fed now stuff? It's basically
Nah.
Cash App.
The
They
new
made
Cash
it-
App.
Yeah, the Feds make their own Cash App and they knock bro off.
Bro, that's crazy. They did it like literally the next day. Like,
But
nothing
now the
happened.
thing is, I just looked up this video talking about Fed now, and that shit from 2 years ago. So they been
They
plotting.
had
on that.
plans on knocking dogs.
Yeah,
Whoa. So that sound like around the time, like right after COVID type shit. They was planning shit.
and Cash App was a dynasty because it was like crypto, but like
Yeah.
without crypto,
It was
like
crypto,
niggas in jail was.
stocks, and the bank. All
Oh
in
yeah,
I was about to say don't forget it's the bank too, because
Yeah.
niggas was getting whole Cash App cards. Niggas get their direct deposit through Cash App.
Hey, who you telling, bro? Like, my shit just hit.
And then they,
My shit just clicked.
then they about to have their own crypto too. So
That's crazy. And they give out crypto just for being like active on Cash App, I believe. Like every month you get
And they do taxes in Cash App too, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, I got my taxes through Cash App.
Whoa, I didn't know that they do. I thought you said
My
they
bad.
tax in Cash App. Like, yeah,
Or,
they,
yeah, like literally you can file through Cash App or some shit.
nah, that is kind of crazy. So they got stock. They got every form of exchange that you could think of down there. because you can send and make money. You can do stocks.
Bro, my fault to cut you up, but nigga, feds don't accept the Cash App card, bro. They probably been hating because you know what's crazy. Every time I try to like pay like a bill or a utility or something with the Cash App card, they be like, "Nah, you gotta use I gotta use my bank card." I'd be like, "Man,
shit that they regulated, and wow, and they slime my nigga out,
bro. Regulation is the name of they game. That's what they want. They want to regulate everything and in complete control.
That's crazy, bro. We gonna be having to buy cars and houses through them, bro.
Man.
But you know what's crazy though? If we wait, this is why I'm gonna keep a little bit of cash, bro. Because imagine, all right, shit start inflating. My nigga, at some point, bro, like think of it like the prices of ZA is, you feel me, 60 an eighth.
Mm-hmm.
And then inflation happened and it go to 100 an eighth.
yeah,
My nigga, if everybody's broke, like it's not when we got the loans and shit to where you can cause inflation because everybody got more money.
yeah."
You trying to cause inflation because don't nobody got no money. So it's like at a certain point, shit got to start going for the
Lower, yeah.
Yeah. Like I was just talking to my boss and he was like, "Oh yeah, we was gonna put these caps on the houses, but we was gonna have y'all do it, but instead of having y'all do it and buying all the material and shit for y'all, I'm gonna just wait for a couple years."
God damn.
You still there? You can still hear?
Yeah, I'm here. You good? You good.
He said, "I'm gonna just wait for a couple years because, mind you, this is the housing market. These is people that's in housing. This is my boss talking. Like, yeah, man, in a couple years, I'm thinking a recession is gonna hit in a couple years on the housing market. And at that point, where I could pay somebody $5,000 to do this job, it's people that's hungry just to have any work that's gonna accept $1,500 for the same job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
All I gotta do is wait 2 years. That house don't need capped right now.
Yeah.
It can get capped in 2025 when them niggas want $1,500 for it instead of $5,000. You feel me? It's crazy to think like that, but if you got 10 bands right now, and this is what's crazy about just saving money, you feel me? Because they'll tell you your money will lose value the more you save it. Yeah, that's as long as they keep printing that shit. But as soon as a recession hit, you feel me? Shit, that shit can go. It can be whatever value you want it to be. You feel me? Like the market can go up, it can go down, type shit. If don't nobody got shit, you can't charge some shit that don't nobody got.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you gotta meet your supply, your demand and supply gotta meet somewhere.
Especially with housings too, because it's like we can't be selling houses for $500K no more, because it's like nigga, even the rich niggas barely got that now. So they'll be like, bro, you got a $3 house.
Rich niggas is still that. But that's crazy though. Imagine we waited out. You feel me? The dollar still got some value, possibly at that point.
Which I feel like we can do that.
Yeah. I think a crib for the
We'll
love.
have to.
I want a crib, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what
Got
Kelly
some
just talking
land,
about.
bro. All that.
Bro, like imagine like your kids don't know what it's like to be in an apartment. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think an apartment is how we intended to live, bro.
No.
That's probably where violence came from. That's where you got shit like old block and shit like that. It's just all the low income people
Bro,
together.
Project housing, bro. They built that shit for us to be in that type of area.
And you know what it do? It take up so much more space. Instead of having one family per square mile, now you got 100 families per square mile. You feel me? That's 100 times however much you getting paid type shit. So it was a way to just make money for real. But imagine like in O Block, these niggas is already from the dirt. And now they can hear they upstairs neighbor fucking and pissing and shit, and then they babies crying, and they kicking the door, and they playing Chief Keef, and they, you feel me?
Right, or they smoking in them little corners. I see the little videos of them even doing that, bro.
Ain't no peace.
Or they taking prostitutes over there, and they, you feel me? Or they making one of the apartments a crack house, and all it is fiends walking in and out of that bitch. You live next door to the J house. You feel me? The junkie house. Like, that's crazy. Don't nobody want to live like that. You getting home off work. You just picked up your kids. You ready to sit down. All you hear is smoking and moaning next door. You feel me? Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit. You feel me? That's not how we was intended to live.
No, it's facts, bro. Nigga, we come from royalty, nigga. We supposed to We supposed to have our own space, or we supposed to be living large.
Yeah, they got
Castles
us
and
at a
shit.
point where it's like, I don't know. I feel like we numb to shit, bro. And like people just willing to accept whatever is coming, bro.
Yeah, bro, this what I was thinking. I don't know how plausible it is, but I think we need our own currency.
You're not lying.
And then like whatever they try to give us, we just be like, nah, we not accepting that. We don't use that. We got
But
our
you know
own
what's
shit.
so sick about it? So it always take a person or a group of people to lead,
Yeah.
right? And them usually be the martyrs, the niggas that's gonna die about what they
Yeah,
trying to
opposite
do.
them usually the ones that get clapped, and then it ends with them.
Bro, and that's the thing. You don't want to die about this shit just for it to end with you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel me? And I think that's like, I mean, it's crazy, but it's fear that's holding niggas back from revolutionizing. You feel
Yeah.
me? Cause don't nobody want to be the one to get clapped out of that shit. You feel me? Like,
Right.
I'm the one trying to save the day type shit. I should have my life saved type shit.
Right.
Nah, no cap. Or see the benefits, even if it do. You know what I mean? If they say it's like after they clap, they like, maybe he was right.
Like,
Like,
I was just watching something earlier. They was talking about MLK, like he was willing to die for that shit, even though he knew he wasn't gonna be able to see the change. But bro was willing to do it. So he didn't even know if the change would ever come. To be honest,
shit, do you think the change came?
not this whole. I think the whole period of time they was trying to integrate, but I feel like they really shouldn't been trying to do that. I feel like they really should have been trying to get their own shit. So I feel like his intentions was right, but I don't think he's seen a bigger picture, or maybe he was a plant. I done heard that too. So
Man,
I heard
I
about
don't
that
want to
too.
get on that, but I done heard a lot more of that, man.
so
But that take me down the Farrakhan road too, and we don't even, you feel me? Because we got respect for just the fact that they out there and they staples in the community. You feel me? But it is a lot more to learn about these niggas.
yeah.
yeah, because it's like, how did you even get in front of all them people? Like, not no disrespect to MLK.
Without
but, like,
getting clickety, because we just said with the leaders, you feel me? These niggas is martyrs. These niggas is the ones that die about their shit. You feel me? And that's another thing. Like, all right, you can say Martin Luther was a plant, but that nigga did die about it. You feel me?
Hold on. I got a crazy we could call it theory.
Theory.
So bro, who Cash App, bro? Was he a martyr? Was he a sacrifice to move the plan along?
bro, because I'm still.
I think it was.
Why you think? So you think he was on our side, or you think he was on their side? Like you think he was trying to start our own currency and move out of the regulated shit? You feel me? Or you think?
I think he was on their side.
What you think, Beyond?
Oh no, I got
Just the simple fact that they clapped this nigga.
Right.
Hold on. We got facts. So let's look at the facts. Kev already told us they not letting you pay your bills with the Cash App. So you can't use your Cash App to pay federal shit, loans and shit. That sounds like some hating shit.
Oh God.
My nigga did get clapped about this shit. My nigga did. My nigga got you.
Hold on, let's watch this video. Let's watch this video. Let's watch this video. It did come to the record clip.
Bob Lee, creator of Cash App and former CTO of Square, stabbed to death. The chief product officer at MobileCoin was killed in a fatal stabbing in San Francisco. On Tuesday morning at 2:35 a.m., the San Francisco Police Department responded to a report of a stabbing near the 300 block on Main Street in Soma. He was taken to hospital but succumbed to his injuries shortly after. NBC Bay Area reported that the victim of the stabbing was Bob Lee, 43 years old. Before joining MobileCoin, he worked at Google for the first few years of Android, focusing on core library development. He then joined Square, the payment company that later became Block, to develop its Android app. He became the company's first CTO and also created Cash App. Also known as Crazy Bob, an investor in tech startups as well, according to his LinkedIn profile, a lot of different companies, SpaceX, Clubhouse. So sad to hear. Yeah, a lot of people coming out and talking about it. Now, do we have any more information on this stabbing? No arrest has been made in the case. San Francisco Police Department hasn't shared any additional details. Now, when they say, okay, they were called to Main Street, 300 block of Main Street in Soma, does that mean they're... Click on the word responded there. Does that mean that they are... Okay, here we go. 2:35 a.m., so late at night. Like, that's after the bars, after you leave the bar or something. Which day was that? April 4th? No, that's not really a bar day, is it? That's a Tuesday.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Tuesday at 2:35 a.m. Responded to Main Street for a report of a stabbing. Officers arrived on scene. Officers rendered aid and summoned medics to the scene. The victim was transported. Wow. No arrests, no information. Good Lord. Can you do me... would you be able to do me a Google Earth on that location? I just want to see what we're working with on the street view. If you, without doxing without doxing us, I guess. I mean, the address that they're publishing for this story is... No, you got to put San Francisco in there.
Oh.
There's a lot of main streets. Ooh. Okay. Is that what we're talking about? That's the location right there. Looks pretty
Downtown?
scale. I mean, it's condos. It's just a bunch of condos on the corners.
They do look upscale.
I mean, that doesn't mean you can't be stabbed, obviously, but I don't know what I was expecting here. I don't know what kind of...
Maybe it was...
Well, I don't know. It says they were... It says they were...
Suspect anything.
It says they were called to that area. That means it could be inside one of these condos, or it could be... I don't know why I envisioned it happening on the street, because otherwise you would have more information. If it was inside of a condo, I would think, how would it be discovered?
That's what I was thinking too.
Unless there was a witness or somebody there. So for me, the way I read that, I'm thinking, okay, it's actually going to be something on the street.
That's what I thought.
Somebody over here is speculating robbery gone awry. Yeah, maybe. That could be the case. I really don't this is all speculation at this point. I mean, some of these are old. Some of these stories are 12 hours. Go to 1 hour ago. Well, let's see if there's any new details. No, God, no new details. No new details over there. Well, if it was truly a robbery or some sort of crime on the street that led to the death, there's going to be a whole conversation as well, just about San Francisco in general, because there's already lots of criticism on sort of crime and things like that. San Francisco specifically.
Yeah.
Places up and down the West Coast, you're going to have your conversation about it. But I'm sure more details are going to emerge. Very unfortunate. And it always has that feeling of that empty feeling of is it worth it? If it is just a robbery gone awry.
Yeah.
It's just so brutal.
Mm-hmm. Cold.
All right, so for one, he had a good point, because when you first hear it, you would think it just happened on the street, but if it happened inside, that's a whole another ordeal.
Well, the thing is, I mean, it's wild because he got stabbed, so there is gonna be blood there. You feel me? Chances are the suspect might have his blood on it. You feel me? So it is I'm sure it's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If it's on the street, it's got to be something.
Well, and if it was inside too, because I'm sure the nigga didn't just stay in his house. He in a condo. You feel me?
And he's a Cash App CTO, I thought CEO, but the nigga got bread.
They don't know the subject or the suspect.
But they didn't see anybody leaving his room. Right. They didn't see I'm sorry, but this is too public of a place for there not to be no arrest made. Right. It's cameras everywhere.
It happened at 2 a.m. That's a little
And they
That's
even
odd.
tap niggas' phones too, though. Like, you know what I mean? Just see like, oh, who was he talking to? You know what I mean, or some shit like that.
And that's the thing. Okay, they got the call at 2:35 in the morning. When did y'all get there and be like, all right, he been dead for this? Like, none of them details came out. How long he was dead before they got there? You feel me? If he was alive when they got there and ended up dying, like none of them details even came out. So, and I hate when they do shit like this because it always feel like they covering something up, bro. It's only with high profile cases like the Tupac case. Y'all got cameras of fucking Anne Frank in 1945. But when it come to Tupac dying in the middle of the street, nobody know what the hell happened. You feel me? Like this, it don't make sense, and I'm kind of leaning towards Dusky a little bit, man. I don't know if he was on our side just because so much of it is so eerie and so I don't know what to believe actually.
Yeah, because it could have been like on some hush, like he knew something.
Yeah, and they trying to keep it away from the media. They trying to release as little evidence as they can, and in that situation, it would seem like
right. Because imagine I'm the Cash App CEO, and like the dollar finna be. I'm like, nah, hold up. Y'all can't do me like this. You know what I mean? Like, I just built the whole.
But look, the question I got is, okay, if he was in the way, he's obviously he's stopping something, but what is it that he's actually stopping? He don't got his own currency or nothing. I mean, it's like a bank, but like, why? What's the reason? Why do that? Why knock him off to create so that their platform can be just as similar as his? Or
True. He probably not the only nigga that run Cash App. Like, it's probably still, cause like my check still hit. You know what I mean? Like,
now that you asked that question, Keon, I mean, it would, you know, if he was the enemy, if he was stopping something from happening, I guess it would be he was stopping, you know, the one nation or one world currency, just because it's so many different currencies you can trade on. Like Cash App can be US dollars, but it could also be Bitcoin and you feel me, Cardano and shit like it. They got different cryptos on there, you feel me? So I don't know, maybe something about that was stopping the centralization of, you feel me? Like maybe they don't even want you to be able to deposit on your own. You feel me? I have no doubt about it. JP Morgan is you feel me, an extension of the government or an extension of something. You feel me? So Chase is damn near, you feel me, government type.
yeah.
Shit, a Visa or a Master or whatever they call it, that's damn near choosing to take the government route. You feel me? Damn near. You feel me? Because I don't know. They not stopping none of they shit. I don't understand why.
Do the Cash App card, do it say Visa or Discover or anything?
It's Visa.
It's Visa.
Yeah.
It is? I didn't know. I didn't know if it had.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was his own thing, I was like, I could see like, okay, so maybe they is on to like they moving towards their own shit or something, but
Because everything is either Visa or MasterCard, right?
yeah, or it's another one, Discover.
Bank of America.
Yeah, Discover.
Nah, them is like it's
That's
the
a
bank,
bank.
and then it's like the actual card. It's like its own
Card
thing.
company.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So with Cash App, is it the same as Zelle to where they're gonna eventually make it? They're gonna eventually make it to where, you know, if you get so much money on there, like $600+ in a fiscal year,
You gotta pay.
you gotta
taxes.
get. Oh, they doing that too.
Gotta report it.
They
Probably.
was saying they was gonna do that, but they end up not doing it. They were supposed to do that this year, and they end up not doing it.
Why didn't they do it?
I don't know.
That's
Or no, last year. Was it last year where they was
It
talking
was
about
last year.
It was last year, but they end up like not doing it. I made way more than 600 on Cash App. But I had to.
Oh yeah, I remember nigga abandoned Cash App because of that. They was like, oh, that shit coming. We're gonna switch to Zelle or something. I forget. Niggas
Yeah.
switch.
Yeah, niggas was jumping off the ship, thinking that Cash App was about to do them crazy. That's kind of crazy, bro. Because Zelle is the one. I'm pretty sure Zelle was gonna do that before Cash App does.
Zelle has an option, kind of like PayPal, where you can like you know, like goods and services and friends and family or something, and it takes taxes out sometimes.
For real?
Yeah, on Zelle. I don't use it, but I've seen it happen to niggas before.
I didn't know that. I be using Zelle.
Yeah, I fuck with Zelle.
So what's next for America, man? Well, actually, hold on. Let me show y'all this.
Hey, sprinkle a little bit on Shetty Osman for 25 points.
Ooh.
And 3.
Hey. You know what's kind of funny? That's and the 3 threes. That's actually a good pick, bro. Because he have his games where he'll snap, bro. Off the bench.
Do. Hey, I hit Norman Powell last night, but fucking AD bitch ass. My fault, bro. We gonna say this for after the pod, man. Hey, anybody who interested in this type of talk, y'all get in there and y'all say something. We might have a little segment for y'all. But go ahead, Beyond.
I'm gonna play 2 videos.
Collapses, then automatically. If the US dollar collapses, then automatically the US economy will crash. Remember, this is the international currency. There is going to be such massive financial loss in the United States in particular. White America losing most of its wealth. That you can close your eyes and anticipate panic in the United States of America and riots in the United States of America. They might have to declare martial law in the United States. But more than that, the collapse of the US dollar, since this is the international currency, is going to create panic in the weak currency areas of the world. Indonesian rupiah, the Bangladeshi taka, the Pakistani rupee. There's going to be panic as people struggle and rush to dump their paper. If the US dollar...
I'm gonna play that. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, he not wrong at all. You know, if the dollar collapsed, then you feel me? I don't see no way that it's not going to be civil unrest. You feel me? We already armed, and even on top of that, you feel me? Just on the topic of shit being planned and shit being 2 years out, and now it's being put in our faces like the Fed now shit. If you watch, bro, the politics has been all about gun violence and stopping, you know, the purchase and sale of guns and all type of shit like that. But every time you look up, another state is allowing its citizens to have open carry, or not open carry, but concealed carry without a permit. Ohio did it, Texas did it, Florida just did it. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of crazy to me that Florida just did that, because Florida is the hot spot. They just did it, and now it's the spring. They know what Florida get like in the spring and the summer. So you feel me? Like let somebody go down there on some tourist shit. I'm only spending a week out here, but I'm gonna fuck up Florida. No, they can carry guns now. You feel me? Try something crazy, you might not come back. So amidst them trying to stop gun violence, they passing all these laws permitting the use of guns. To me, that's kind of crazy. It's like they backdooring us. You feel me? Trying to make us believe one thing while whole time this is what they wanted to do. You feel me? And with the crash of the dollar, it's like we talked about on the last pod. Ever since y'all evaded the gold standard, this damn near was y'all's plan type shit. You feel me? Like, I don't feel like nothing that's going on now wasn't planned, or they couldn't have seen it coming.
All right.
You feel me? You have to be stupid to not see this shit coming. You feel me? So it damn near feel like y'all, this was a purposeful type of thing.
Right. It's not backed by gold no more. It's backed by war, nigga.
Yeah. War and division.
Nah, that's facts. Damn, so when shit pop off, what do we do? Just wait it out.
When shit pop off,
Marshall Liggity.
I feel
What
like
does that
all
even
this is
look
just
like?
it's all like a fear tactic.
Is that fear tactic?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was already fake to begin with. What you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's something I'll be thinking about too. Cause, bro, for years now, it's been
It's
talking
like
about a recession or just some shit happening where food shortages. It's always something. So it's like, nigga, do I just keep living on how I've been living, or do I fucking
join
get
in
a
the fear.
get a fucking shelter underground and buy a bunch of cans and shit?
I think the most important thing, bro, and people that's like big on like religion and shit, you know, they should be the last ones to panic because y'all's Lord and Savior told y'all whatever, no matter what happened, hell and high water, he got y'all. So y'all shouldn't be panicking. But for us, you feel me? Not saying that we don't believe in you feel me, God or nothing, but whatever your religion is or whatever your beliefs are, you feel me? Me personally, I believe that it's a higher power. You feel me? Whether it be all of us together or whether it be something that we just created in the image of, it is a higher power. You feel me? And I feel like we gotta have faith in the fact we was talking about in Atlanta, bro. Like, damn, everything that go wrong, you might have been worried about it before it happened.
But it work out,
That shit just end up.
yeah.
It is what the fuck it is. You feel me?
bro. We could go down that lane because, bro, the way I see it, there is no mistakes, bro, in the universe. There is none.
I
Like
fuck with that take.
everything, there's no coincidence, bro. So it's like if this shit happened, it's supposed to. It's for something else, like for something else to come. So
And if you and like me, I believe we down here to learn, bro.
yeah,
So when you look at shit like that, you not wrong at all, Beyond. Like nothing you do can be a mistake if you about to learn a lesson from it.
facts.
And the older I get, bro, the more I be seeing that, like, damn, bro. Because I used to think life was just about people living in stages. And I would think I knew everything, like, damn, I know what stage of life he in because he doing this shit. He think that's funny. Not know, you feel me? Like, I don't know. I was just so psychoanalytical, not realizing that the experiences is what make people go through them stages in life. You feel me? These people be at their
Some people
first
can't
time
make it to the
school.
next stage too, though. Like,
They be stuck in the one stage.
It be niggas that been on that stage before you even passed the stage. You thinking you know about it. Nah, the nigga been doing that before you even met that. You feel me? Or niggas that seen so many stages of life that they neutral. You feel me? Like,
Oh, God.
and that, I think that's ultimately what's supposed to happen. You get to a point where you neutral. You feel me? You're not high, you're not low.
Yeah.
You're not high, you're not low. And this shit life gonna happen. You can't control what they, especially if they already got it planned. You can't control none of this shit.
Bro, especially if it's been planned for 100 years plus before you was even born, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
what
They
can you
stole
do?
your people in the land 1,000 years ago.
Man.
They stole it. It started in America. It's 1776. And way before that, they were stealing shit. You feel me? Like, this shit was bound to happen. This shit was meant to happen. You feel me?
Bro, so you know how at one point, for me, we was in power, like the black people was in power. So at some point, they like the tables had to turn, bro. And this literally could just be the tables turning again. We just like they shit
We was
crashed.
meant to, the table was meant to turn.
Or they put a system in place to where the tables could never turn. It could be that too. It could be that too.
I feel
But
like
it's up to us to be aware of that. To even, it's a battle, bro. It's like,
y'all want to know something scary though?
look,
Oh, my fault.
yeah,
But bro, I think I know how niggas fell out of power, and and the reason how I kind of think I know is because I feel like the niggas in power now is gonna lose their power the same exact way.
Mm.
Cause one thing I peep, bro, about niggas in power, they can't never sit back, bro. Like they be
They
just
get,
always
like,
be
bored.
doing little shit, like,
Yeah,
and then
it's what
to
Disney
the
said. They always need more.
on God, and it's like to the niggas that's really they power source of power, they don't realize like that's building over time, like that envy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. And think
Like-
about it. If that's your source of power, and then that source of power decide, nah, we not going for no more. You have no more power.
Hold on, but I see what you saying, though, Kev. Like, if you took the power, all right, I'm mad. You feel me? I'm disgusted by you. But now, every chance you get, you throwing money in my face, you buying bitches,
Y'all niggas having feasts with the
y'all
next
niggas
to
having
people
feasts,
like
coming out with new liquor. All right, bet. I wasn't gonna do nothing. Now you dropped the new liquor, bet. We about to rally the troops. You got like I see what you're saying. Like you just adding more fuel to the enemy fire and us being their enemy type shit since they took power from us. Like the more y'all do stupid shit and y'all can't just chill the fuck out, it's making us more angry and adding more fuel.
bro, exactly, bro.
But it is a lot of people, though. I will say this is a lot of people that don't know who or what the enemy is. And if we talking about when white people took the power from us, the system that they did put in place to make sure we never took the power back is made us believe that we are our own enemies. So now we fighting each other and killing each other way more than we fighting them. And
yeah, that's why the psychological war is the
Bro,
craziest war that people don't even talk about, bro.
It's so diabolical, bro. Like how they got us, bro.
Hey, nah, kid, you just said something. You just snapped, bro. The psychological war is literally you will fight a nigga over stepping on your shoes before you, but you will feel offended by this. You will feel offended by a nigga stepping on your shoes. But rather than say, damn, my nigga, can you watch where you going? Or, hey, my nigga, like, or shit, not saying nothing at all and just wiping your shoe off and keeping it pushing, you feel me? Rather than doing that, you got to check a nigga like, bro, these is $500 shoes. Like, you tripping, my nigga. And now y'all fighting. Rather, a white nigga come over and he call you a nigga and you feel offended by it. But rather than beat his ass or fight, you feel me? You would be quicker to fight somebody of your color over something way smaller than you would be to fight the opposite race. You feel me?
No, that's facts.
And that's like a psychological thing. Like they had to train us into thinking that was,
bro. Exactly, and they did it through like the media, through different media, the movies, and it's to a point where we don't even realize like, cause I if I'm being completely honest, bro, I do this too. Like I see a black person. And then it's a negative thought, bro. Like, so if it's at night, bro, I see a group of remember that one time we got the hooper at the cages, and bro seen a group of us and got spooked, bro. And bro, the same thing happens in our minds too, bro. It's like you get skeptical. Like, hold on, that's a nigga right there. He might be on some other shit.
Nah, no kizzy.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. If you was to ask 1,000 anonymous people, and they could be 1,000 black people though, right? But nobody knows that this is an anonymous black questionnaire, right? Ask them, you got a leak in your crib. You can get a white maintenance man or a black maintenance man. All 1,000 of them black people is probably
already know
the white person.
All the band, that whole band,
the whole rat is what I pick the white man, because we all look at another black man and be like, nah, that nigga trying to steal something on my house.
Like your first thought is negative.
Under my sink. And it's crazy though, like that's a psychological thing, like that we had to be trained and programmed to think like that.
But look, bro, it's so crazy. That's why I say it's diabolical. It's so crazy because us or another white person might think like that, but it's another thing when that black person is actually acting like that. Like you giving in to
Yeah.
the narrative. Like all right, so if I'm a black maintenance man and a white person call me to come fix a leak in their house, I already know they thinking negative. I know they skeptical. And if I sit there and do some fried shit, like steal they shit, like I just confirmed they belief, like just made it official. Black
Right.
people
Or
like that.
I'm bumping young boy while I'm fixing the sink or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Taking phone calls, saying nigga every 10 seconds. Like, nah, that's crazy. Niggas do not have a skill of reading the room, bro.
Yeah.
It's not code switching or none of that. It's literally just being able to read the room.
Right.
You feel me? Bro, I had a black dude, bro. He work at the same spot as me. He was saying like, my dad named me Larry because I would get more job opportunities for that. You feel me? Rather than having a name like Jamal or Jamario. You feel me?
hey, no, that's crazy, bro.
It's real though.
Nah, that's real as hell.
You
Because
feel me?
before they
You
did
would
that
think,
little,
like, what you about to say?
because before they did the equal opportunities after COVID, when that's all they could hire was anyone. But like back then, yeah, it used to be hard. If they could be like, nigga, as soon as they see your name, oh yeah,
Jamarcus?
we
Nah.
gonna get this nigga 5 interviews, and we already know we ain't hiring this nigga.
What? Hey, get this nigga out of here. But it's real shit though. Like that's how shit go and we can't be mad at them for that. We got to think, why do they think that? Oh, you know what? It's a lot of niggas out here ruining it for us. They walk in that room and they act like who they think of Jamario gonna act like.
Yeah.
And shout out to all the Jamarios. This ain't nothing against you. You feel me?
Yeah, but then it's the other side of that. It's like, okay, because our people,
Frank Mama.
But nah, bro, like our people, we naturally a certain way, like we naturally more aggressive, more like out there. So like it's kind of fucked up because we got to adapt to their culture because they won the war, they in the league, so they run the shit. So we gotta adapt to them.
We gotta play that. Hey, everybody's an actor, man.
True.
Everybody's an actor. So if you can't play a role, that's on you. You feel me?
You gotta learn the finesse, bro.
You gotta learn some type of finesse. It be a lot of black people I think this is a conversation that black people don't want to have. But black people be ready to die on the hill of, oh, I'm not changing for nobody, and this is who I am, and you're right. You should be allowed to be whoever you are, and look at Dusky at Chick-fil-A. Nah,
I get though.
but it's like you can say that all you want. Yeah, you should be able to dress however you want. You should be able to put on however much jewelry, wear your nails as long as you want, eyelashes as long as you want, have your ass hanging out however much. But you don't get to do that because in the world we live in, that comes with stereotypes, and you lose opportunities because of that.
You gotta have awareness.
Yeah. You gotta be aware.
So if you don't have no situational awareness and you think, oh, I get to be Jamarcus everywhere I go. You feel me? Nah, for real. Like, you just gonna be Jamarcus everywhere you go. You feel me? You already like tattoos. You already like piercings. You already like sagging your pants. All right, bet. Now you walking in here and you're Jamarcus too. All right, bet.
Right.
You feel me? Like, you eliminated.
That's a 5-leg parlay that just hit. Like you, you Jamarcus, bro.
Nah, for real.
Like,
My nigga missed every leg on the leg.
You gotta have
Hold on,
finesse.
bro.
If
you
you
up
gonna
here
have,
missed an entire parlay. All right, bet.
bro, if you're gonna have a body full of tattoos, the jazz, all types of shit, you could at least talk proper. Like,
You got to, bro.
You gotta know,
least.
like, at least know the situation to talk proper in.
Yeah.
Depending on the
And
outcome.
it's
you're
not
trying to
so
get.
much
Your
about
mannerism.
Facts. And it's not so much about giving in or not being true to yourself. It's more so about situational awareness, like we were saying. Shit, do you want the opportunity or not?
Yeah,
You
bro,
feel
and
me?
that's game. Like you finessing your character a certain way to get what you trying to get or get a certain outcome.
Honestly,
That's for me. That's a good bag to be
you
in.
feel me? Any nigga that took that compromise and said, "Oh shit, I had to learn how to talk proper and be able to articulate myself well, so I can make $1 million." You know what? I'll do that every day of my life if I could. You feel me? The niggas that swear by not doing that is the niggas that's not getting to that point where they got to get there. You feel me? Risking a lot more than the next man would. You feel me? Like,
Yeah. And they don't know how to like we would say they don't know how to swap their character though. Like when you in that situation with somebody, you can't be Jamarcus no more. Like you're saying, you can't be that nigga. But like some niggas be like, well, I gotta be Jamarcus because that's who I told everybody I was. You feel me? Because like, so like now they gotta be Jamarcus, and now you don't. They like nigga, that nigga already knew you wasn't Jamarcus, or he knew you could flip out of. You know what I mean? You could be DeMarcus.
I'm glad you fucking said that, because that's what I mean by like when I was saying like you would be at a stage in your life and you would look at a nigga and be like, I know what stage you at. You at the stage where you think, you feel me, but nigga, you not Jamarcus. Like you want to act like Jamarcus. You feel me? Not knowing that that's not getting you nowhere.
Right.
Because where you want to get to, I'm right there, and Jamarcus is not getting there. You feel me? Like, but it take a nigga to get there to see it. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. It's about what you willing to compromise, bro. You feel like you gotta be ratchet and expose yourself and be obnoxious, and because these is all the stereotypes attached to Black Americans.
Yeah.
Obnoxious, lazy, belligerent, loud. You feel
Improper.
me? Improper. You feel me? Dumb. You feel me? Like we don't go to school. We don't go to work. You feel me? We violent. You feel me? Like we thieves. Like it's all type of shit attached to your name in a world where you're not about to get much without creating the opportunity for yourself.
And then, bro, think about this, bro. They learned from us, bro. They learned to be civilized from us. So who really is that way? Who's really the proper ones, and
who was
really
the thieves? Who was really the nah? You just spoke a word on this bitch.
Nah, no cap.
Bro, that's why. But it's so crazy because we from birth we've been told we that way. We a different kind of way. Whole time we don't know ourselves. We don't know our original nature to even know like we really the ones.
Because it's really propaganda on both sides. I'm glad you said that, because now it goes white people thinking that we all like that, and then so niggas that's playing into the narrative, and then but what's crazy is it's still like the white people that had their minds completely warped. Like as a nigga, even if you is proper and shit like that, sometimes the odds just don't be in your favor, bro. Like it's just been sometimes where like some shit happened, you just the only nigga, so like you the only nigga that getting blamed for some shit. Like
no, that shit is it's a fact, bro. And that's another thing, like, you feel me? Create the opportunity for yourself, be articulate, you feel me? Be polished. But at the same time, that don't mean you don't have no backbone. You still stand on what you stand on. You feel me? I'm not about to go be the token, or I'm not about to go I don't know, because it is certain ways to like that will feel like you selling your soul, and you don't have to do that. You feel me? You don't got to start dressing white and talking white. You feel me? Like, and whatever that even means, because in reality is like you said, being out shit. Whatever you identify with white is some shit that they got from us, and they trying to emulate us. You feel me? So in reality, it don't even have to be black and white. It could be, nigga, this is who I am, nigga. You feel me? I'm polished. You feel me? I got dreads, but shit, nigga, I can also hold a conversation with you about some shit that you wouldn't think I could hold a conversation.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And that gives you value. Yeah. Because then when they realize that's not who you was, that's how I be earning rank and getting up. You feel me? Because I was just like, all right, I can trust you now. You feel me? Like now niggas come to you when there is a Jamarcus. And they be like, hey, get Jamarcus. You know what I mean, bro? Like,
facts. I need you to handle Jamarcus because you're the closest thing in relation.
You like
I trust you.
What you say? The psychological war, Kev?
Yeah.
You break they perception of you, because off rip they got a certain idea of you just from looking at you, just from what they done seen, or you know what I mean. But once you break that, it's like, okay, something ain't right. Like something in their mind, like, okay, hold on, I was thinking he's gonna be this way, but he really this way. So like, what's really was I wrong? Was my mind? What have I learned that was wrong? Like you start fucking up their psychology.
Yeah, man. Play the game, man. And win the game. But yeah, it's just about, you feel me? Whatever you're gonna be prepared for, you feel me? Or whatever you want to be prepared for, you should always be prepared for it. It shouldn't come when you getting warned about it. You should always be prepared for whatever that you think. So it's niggas that's out here, you feel me? Shout out to Joey, shout out to my nigga John. They shoot every day. They practice they aim, they practice how to shoot with ARs, with pistols, how fast they can reload, how fast they can, how many mags they can get, how much they can carry on them without it looking like they carrying shit on. You feel me? These niggas is all about that. It don't matter. You feel me? If war was to start 5 years, these niggas will be ready in 5 years. If war was to start yesterday, these niggas will be ready yesterday. You feel me? Because they don't give a fuck. This is all that, you feel me? If niggas was to give us a topic in 5 years and say, y'all talk about this topic and break down every component of this, you feel me, topic, we'd be able to break that shit down and attack it from every angle because we do this shit, you feel me? If they would have asked us to do that shit yesterday, we'd have been able to, you feel me? Because we really do this shit. We've been doing it since before we even started the podcast, you feel me? Like, it's shit that we prepared for, but it's also like, you feel me? You prepare for your game and your life. You feel me? You don't have to learn every craft and every trade. You feel me? There's no way to be a master of everything type shit. You feel me? So it's just like, I don't know. Do it. Stay the course. You feel me? Regardless of what they got going on, control what you can control. The shit that you good at, sharpen that. You feel me?
And it's just crazy, girl, because it's like, that's even something I gotta really focus on. Is like really focusing up, because it's just sometimes you can let outside forces really come get in the way, bro. And it's just like that shouldn't even ever even been there. Now it's like your main that done stepped in and became your main aggression now, and it's like shit like that can't be happening.
Bro, that's the name of the game, bro. Like your bag, like literally, you gotta find your bag. And bro, we say it all the time. Like every person is like different. Like you got a unique set of skills, but it's so much outside influence, you don't even know. You so far disconnected from it. So you really just gotta find yourself, find your bag.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had this song, bro. The first line on that bitch, I said, before I got in mine, I made a bag first. You feel me? You gotta make a bag so you can get in your bag. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or making your bag is your bag. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, remember last week we saw niggas in the wrong bag, bro? That shit's still so funny.
You in the hey, he was saying it like an alert though. Kev, you in the wrong bag. You in the wrong bag. You in the wrong bag. Yeah.
Oh God.
Wrong bag. Cab game starting 3 minutes. Hold on, let me get some Ushies in there.
Oh yeah, hold on. Oh, Osmington, hold on.
Osmington.
Chad Body.
Osmington, 25 and 3 threes, bro.
That gotta be plus 1,000, bro.
Yeah.
If not, I swear.
Because I'm throwing Cole Anthony on that bitch too.
Oh, I got 2 minutes.
I know, bro. But shit, this was a decent pod, though. I ain't trying to, you feel me, supersede him and get him out of here, but
Yeah, we can close him out.
we can close him out, you feel me, if that's what niggas would rather do.
Yeah. Make sure y'all tap in on the Instagram at stb.network. Make sure y'all hop on the website, officialstb.com, man. It's been another episode of the AI podcast.
The AI Beatty.
Y'all be safe, man.
Stay
Y'all niggas tune in, y'all niggas be easy, man.